Hello, Awesomeness creators. It's Nina Kovner with Passion Squared with this week's episode of Q and Awesome. This week I'm answering a question, again, another one I get daily, about how do I know what to post on social platforms? And I know I've done Q and Awesomes on this before, but there's always kind of something new, and maybe it didn't kind of sink in the last time you may have watched an episode. So I'm going to break it down very simply. The reason most people have challenges with what to post is because they are unclear as to their brand story. And social is, I talked about it all the time, is about relationships. And relationships are built by connections. And connections are built through storytelling. Now, this storytelling could be a 2-word story, or it could be a 40-word story. When we're talking about something like Instagram versus Facebook versus writing a blog versus shooting a video. There's many types of different content, but before you even get there, you have to understand what story are you telling. And if you don't know what story you're telling, what happens is you get frustrated and you draw blanks and you just stop, right? So how do you know what story you're telling? Well, you have to understand your brand. You have to know your brand purpose and promise. You need to understand your audience, your clients, the future clients you want to attract. You need to understand who you're for and who you are not for, target audience, right? You need to understand what's valuable to them, what resonates with them. And you connect those dots between your brand and what the clients value, and that's how you begin to craft a story. In the case of Passion Squared, I'm in the empowerment business. I'm all about empowering the people I love, and my promise is that when you engage with Passion Squared, you're going to feel empowered, you're going to feel loved, and you're going to gain clarity around either a business or personal development topic, right? People come to me because they feel inspired, and it could be being inspired through a business topic or being inspired through a personal topic. So my storytelling is very, very clear as to the types of content I need to create and how I tell those stories and how I approach an Instagram post versus a Facebook post or a blog post or a video post or a Snapchat story or whatever. But it takes having that clarity first to then be able to tell a story and create your own kind of awesome, a story that's going to connect and resonate. For some, there may be stories about technical stuff and education stuff. For some, it may be inspiration and human interest. For some, it may be wellness and recipes. And there's so many different ways, guys, to tell stories. A before and after is a story. But just posting a before and after is one thing, but telling the story of the before and after is where the emotion comes in, is where we get more connected to the content. And without understanding your own brand and what's important and valuable to your audience, you just kind of spin. Not the answer usually people want to hear, which is usually me bringing the long answer, the long-term growth answer, the truth. So that's how we create content. We start with who we are, why we are, who we're for, what we're about, how we approach our business. All those values that we have, what's important to our audience, what's valuable to them. If we don't know, ask, right? Test content out. Try different things, measure it. And then we become better storytellers. And to wrap that up, I think probably more important than all of that is the courage to try. I mean, saying I'm not good at this or I don't understand this is just a safety mechanism, and it comes from fear. And I know that everything new is scary, right? But how bad do you want it, right? So that's my Q and Awesome, tough love, truth answer. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you're an owner, you may want to look into joining my A School coaching group. You can find more information at passionsquared.net/a-school, and may be a good fit for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. If you have a question, you can email me at awesome@passionsquared.net. You can find me on Instagram at passionsquared, Snapchat at passionsquared, Facebook passionsquared. I love you guys. Oh, YouTube, Passion Squared TV. Mwah. Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.